Alright, so this is our last video of chapter 3. Here we're going to be comparing powers. You can do, this one's, we're comparing whether it's going to be greater than 1, equal to 1, or less than 1. You can also do comparing powers as long as they have the same base. Whatever has the larger exponent would be the bigger number if they have, again, if they have that same base. But here all we're going to say is whether it is greater than 1, equal to 1, or less than 1. So when I look at this 3 to the negative 2, I know that by my exponent rules this becomes 1 over 3 squared. And because it is now a fraction with the numerator less than the denominator, I know that this is going to be, that example A is going to be less than 1. And I know that because this becomes 1/9, which is less than 1. Here I have 3 squared, which is 9. So that means that C is greater than 1. And then we're going to go to E. E here has 3 to the 0 power, and anything to the 0 power, we just learned 2 videos ago, that was equal to 1. And so that is our answer. So then when I'm looking at these to the 3rd power, it doesn't matter that the base changed. This being that it is positive, it is greater than 1 because that's going to be 8. This being a negative exponent, just like up here, because it's negative, it's going to move from being in the numerator to being in the denominator. And because it's done that, this is now less than 1. More specifically, this is 1/8. And then because this, anything to the 0 power equals 1, here's equals 1. And so that's the extent of your comparing powers in your homework. But to give you an example of the other, if I have 3 to the 4th power and I'm comparing it to 3 to the negative 2nd power, all I have to do is, because they are the same base, say, okay, well this one's a 4 and that one's a negative 2. So 3 to the 4th power is going to be greater than 3 to the negative 2nd power. And you could evaluate and see that as well. But that's the easiest way to compare exponents when you, as long as you have the same base. And when it comes to classifying as greater than 1, equal to 1, or less than 1, greater than 1 would be a positive exponent, equal to 1 is going to be 0, and less than 1 is going to be a negative exponent. So just some things, food for thought. And until next time.